Hi everyone, I am Charmaine, and guess what? My team has reached VIP 30. Yes, that's the ABC. And guess what? Warner Media has really changed my life. You know, it has helped me to improve my income. I have passive income, and I have been able to get my friends and families involved in Warner Media, and it too has helped to change their lives. And now I am able to live the way that I want to live and be able, more than anything else, to help others and to give more to others. And so I just want to say thank you, Warner Media, for making such a big impact in my life. And I will continue to work to get more persons involved so that their lives can be changed too. Again, Warner Media, thank you so much.
People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The intro that you saw at the start of this video is of a lady that thought that she had found financial freedom. So therefore she went on top of the hill, on top of the mountain, and she was shouting out how great this Warner Media Jamaica is and how it has changed her life. That is before, of course, she realized that she was a part of a Ponzi scheme that included at least 50,000 Jamaican victims. Now, people, if my maths suits me correctly, 50,000 people, 14 parishes, an average of 3,000 to 4,000 Jamaicans per parish. Are you going to tell me that there is so much foolish people in a Jamaica after all that they've experienced in the past? Like I've said before, a wise man, wise woman learns from their mistake. Wiser man, wiser woman learns from the mistakes of others. A fool keeps doing the same thing. The definition of insanity, it is called. Because we've heard about Olint, Cash Plus, various Ponzi scheme for K-I-L-L, Ponzi scheme like dirt. So this lady is elated because she thought she found financial freedom. You could tell that this lady is educated. However, it seems as if in Jamaica there is a thin line between fully bright and fully dunce, fully for fool. Now here's the thing with this thing and why it works and why people get scam and sham. You cannot just go and say, "I want to join." You have to have some sort of recommendation. You have to have some sort of reference. So therefore, tell a friend to join us and be a part of this money-making scheme, sham, Ponzi scheme. This lady is saying that she has finally found financial freedom. However, it is financial foolishness, like them say. Whatever sounds too good to be true, more than likely it is not true. So therefore, she was tricked, bamboozled, sham, scam, along with at least 50,000 other persons and people. If them say 50, you know that it is probably more. Now, like the saying goes, a promise is a comfort to a fool. So these people realize that, listen, if you give people what they don't have, promise them what they don't have, you're always going to draw them in. Because people are vulnerable, people are gullible, people are desperate, people are naive. People just believe in anything that people tell them, especially if that person knows or acts as if they know exactly what they are talking about. There are safeguards that you can take to find out if something is true, something is real, something is a registered company, something or some establishment is a scam and Ponzi scheme. It is called Google. It might be available on your phone, on your computer, any sorts of device like that. You could check about the company, if it is registered, where it is registered to, who are the operating officers, CEO. You can find if there's any sorts of fraud being perpetuated by this company. Everything is going to be there. Just put in the name of the place and press fraud along with the title or the description. You will find out instantaneously. So people, I am going to show you some more victims celebrating as they go to these meetings that were held all over the place in a secrecy. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Get your face there. Everything.
Everybody learn at different paces, and we're not holding you to anything that you don't know. But when you get 12 people, it's now time for you to start. Be mindful of the product. You should be able to give the minimum. Hey, this is my code, register here, do this. And always remember, guys, you can always go to the persons that reference you. So if there's things that you don't know, don't feel bad about it. There's always somebody above you.
All right, ready now.
1, 2, 3.
So people, like you saw, those are some people, victims that were elated because they thought that they had finally found some sorts of financial freedom. Desperate people, that is how they act. A promise is always a comfort to a fool, a jackass that is. So these people campaign and them tell you, listen, tell a friend to tell a friend. You recommend a friend recommend a friend. The more people that you have in the group is the more money that you make. However, here is how a Ponzi scheme works. The people at the start, they are always going to make money because those are the persons that are going to spread the word. Once the word is spread and more victims start coming in, then it is the people at the tail end that are going to suffer, which is going to be 99.99% of the people are going to be victims. Speaking about victims, I want you to take a look to some audios of some victims complaining. And the victims were more than the people that benefited from this whole Ponzi scheme.
Please, what do do? Give me back. Lord have mercy. The people money me borrow. Me need to pay back. No. Ya bombo clot idiot. You much money want to put in this dog. You take out 1 million in a loan, bro. I'm gonna put it in a cover. Also the response to one group, we still in a group. One like gonna hide from people when them a call about their money. I text people, I fight people, everything. Remember, there is one great power that on here, and that is God and time. So wanna do ramp up with people life and ramp with people money like gonna feel like it alright. I don't feel like it's okay. Remember, me lose a lot. And so, I'm not going to do it now. Go just end so. Me go fuck on up. Me go guzo on. Remember me telling you. So, when things start to reach you, they can't see on they know. And to fucking corrupt and bad mind. Me have to fuck on up. Me have to guzo some on. Remember me telling you that blood clot. You see, uno down a Regent Street. They are so right beside of me. That's so sorry, I never know someone of a fuck no personally. But remember, I got on time. Things are gonna reach you by the end of the week. Remember me telling you, go to go work. But still, they ain't going like una hide from people. Una not gone nowhere. Nowhere, una not gone. No way. I feel like it's nice when time somebody work their money or borrow their money. So they just gonna thief it so. We know people make their money from, we know people hard to make their money. And just come and just make one sweep and gone. No sir, I forget fuck up.
That's how we only will want chop again. When sister the people them chop we already. And every minute now say we sign up for this and sign up for that. We now sign up for noble clot. We on a man. We don't want nothing. We're alright. We don't get chop already. We don't want no more chop. You don't want to send that to somebody else. Come off our phone, man. Sure.
Now, people, I am going to quote from the great Tony Montana Scarface when he first arrived in Florida and him start the all sorts of smuggling. This is his word, or these were his words. America is like a big Pussy just waiting to be screwed. The same can be said for Jamaica. The people them naive, them gullible, them desperate. So therefore, if you promise them financial freedom, they are going to always jump on it. No matter how much bad example them get, as in cash plus, as in all-ins. Definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. You hear people saying them borrow money, people take out loan, them a beg and a ball. You hear people are saying all sorts of THREATS to these people. Them a go guzzle them. The people them a hide when them a call the phone. People, that is what scammers do. Them send you up, them sell you a pipe dream and then them disappear. Poof, gone with the wind. So therefore, you sending these people all sorts of DEATH or THREATS. It means nothing to them. They are laughing all the way to the bank. They are not bad, man. That is what scammers do. That is what Ponzi scheme do. They pretty much tell you to tell a friend, to tell a friend. They make you bring in the whole of your family from granny, great-grandfather, to papa, to mama, to picnic, to post, to dog, to all of your friends them at work, at church. Everybody is an equal opportunity victim. And then what they do, they lock down the site. Because if you go on the site right now, it is going to show up as this site does not exist. It is locked down. People talk about choppings Ivy League style. As a matter of fact, it is not that complicated. You people are too vulnerable, too gullible, too desperate. That is what people use to lure you in. Them catch you and hook you like a fish with some sorts of promises. Like them always say, a promise is a comfort to a fool. Now, when we hear about all these Ponzi scheme and all these fraud that is committed in Jamaica, don't you realize that most of the times it is not people that are millionaire, people that are billionaire. It is usually the people that are desperate, because people that make money and work hard for their money, not to say that poor people don't work hard for their money. These people are more vigilant. They more have common sense when it comes to keeping money and making money. Poor people don't have that type of skill set for most cases. So therefore, whenever people tell them something, before them do any sorts of due diligence, them just jump on it like when you throw bread in the water and some perch, just grab it and run. So that is why we see stuff like this always happens in Jamaica, because it is prime for getting screwed over. And when we think about the fact that a lot of times these companies, whether they are local or foreign, they hardly get any sorts of jail time. Them get some big lawyer whenever they get in any sorts of trouble. So therefore, when they assess, analyze the risk and reward, the amount of money that they are going to make versus the amount of time that they possibly will not get. We see that from top to bottom. That is why Jamaica is like that. Politician, these Ponzi scheme, such as the SSL companies like those. People in the bank, big time bank managers, these are the persons that are frauding people along with other fraudsters from outside Ponzi scheme, because it seems as if the regulatory body, the popo, they are fast asleep. And even when they hold on to these people, you can always buy out the popo, you can buy out the investigator, you can buy out the DPP, you can even buy out the judge. Everybody is there for the taking. Everybody is hustling against the victims. So when you compare foreign and you compare Jamaica, and it is like comparing apples and oranges, we see that it is mostly because of system failure. Meaning that look how much millionaire, billionaire live in America. And you hardly hear them being victims. Don't you think the scammers in America are even wiser or more slicker than the scammers in Jamaica? Maybe upon the same level. Don't you think that they would know that, listen, if you rob this person that is a billionaire a couple millions of dollars, maybe they don't recognize it, and people, that is furthest from the truth. The more money that you have is the more that you watch your money, because you want to make sure that your money stays there. So because the system in Jamaica don't have any sorts of teeth, because the judges, the lawyers and everybody is corrupt, they are going to always protect these high profile criminals or even the scammers. Once you get in any sorts of problem, you call on the likes of the Peter Champagne or one of those top lawyers, more than likely they are going to make a call in the body club. So because the screening, the background check, the due diligence and vetting process is not done properly, any and everybody from anywhere can come to Jamaica and pull off some sorts of scheme, and more than likely will get away with it. At worst, they are going to get a slap on the wrist, while people lose billions, even lose them life, take with them own life because they are stressed out. So therefore, my advice to you, if you are poor, don't try to do anything to make yourself poorer. Always try to make sure that you hold on to what you have. At least you are sure about that. Like them say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bushes. So therefore, don't let anybody sell you any sorts of pipe dream. Do not get caught up in any sorts of Ponzi scheme. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself.